see here because it's not a touristy destination at all. People don't really come here. I have seen absolutely zero foreigners here besides myself. And it is just one of the most picturesque places I have ever seen. Now Lukang is super small. There's less than 30,000 people that actually live here, but further back in history, Lukang was actually the second biggest city in Taiwan. As a result of that, there is a ton of history and just historic districts and old temples packed into kind of this tiny little area. What in the world? This must be one of the most incredible places I have ever seen. The ceiling. That temple was so awesome. I didn't even expect it to be so big inside. I think I'll come back tomorrow because it is very, very busy right now. Apparently there was some sort of event going on here. They even had firecrackers and all these things. It was so cool. I tried to ask a girl what was going on, but I don't think she spoke enough English to really give me the story, but it was so cool. Right now I am standing in a very, very narrow alley. These are all over town. There's all different ones everywhere. They're a way of kind of connecting the winding streets to each other. I really like them. Whenever I see one, I go through it. Temples everywhere, love it. Just narrow little streets like this. I've said so many other times in videos about how I love mazes and wandering around places like that, so I won't say it again. This little lane that I've found now is so beautiful. It is actually historic and it's one of the first places that has signs in English telling you what it is. So there's actually a gun tower over there, and then up here people would be stationed just watching and defending the town. I found this place without planning to. I just kind of wandered down another of these little lanes because I love them. Love this town. This might be a small town, but it is so lively right now. It's Sunday night. My favorite shop in town. It's the most beautiful, but also because they have cats inside. saw how crazy busy the street was just maybe an hour ago, and now it is starting to really quiet down. People are already taking their things and putting them inside, closing their shops, and it's only 6 o'clock at night. So I don't think this is really a late night town. Hi! I feel like I've met you already.
Really? That's cute.
Hello. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, look, it is Jenny. You recognize her? I'll give you a hint later.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Miles.
Miles, hi. I'm Jordan. What are you about to try?
叫什么？
芋圆，
芋圆。
本来这种English name。芋圆。
You don't know?
No. A brain. Doesn't taste like much.
What is it? We just walked for how long? Like 5 or 10 minutes, and we saw the whole town.
Yeah.
Miles just told me like, oh, be careful walking on the streets at night, and I was like, why? Isn't Taiwan super safe, I thought? And why is it?
Because there's a lot of old women and old people. They're driving, it's really dangerous.
They might hit you. That's the danger in Taiwan. That's great.
Really,
you know, it was kind of the same in Miami. There's a lot of old ladies driving with a hat. You gotta watch out.
Why with a hat?
That's just the sign.
Okay.
Jenny and her friend did go back home now. There just wasn't actually much to do at night. We found one bar in the entire town, and we went up to the door, and it just didn't really look like much was going on in there, and one guy was actually asleep, so we thought maybe we don't want to go to this bar. Wasn't exactly what we were picturing. And now it's about 8 o'clock, and these are the streets. There's nobody here, but there's so many cats all meowing all around. I don't know really what's happening, but yeah, there's not really much going on, so it is a small town in that regard, I guess, that it's 8 o'clock and everything is shut down. All the shops are closed, so I guess I'm just going to do a little bit of work and wake up in the morning and go to a ton of temples tomorrow. Good morning, guys. An unexpected turn of events today. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm allergic to something, but look. Oh my gosh, I look like an actual duck. Maybe I'm allergic to something. I can't even talk. Why am I even filming this? I look so terrible. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm allergic to something, but I can't think of what it would be. I don't know. No idea. This is so weird and annoying because I'm supposed to be going out right now exploring temples, not looking like a duck. Okay, so for my lip, I put ice on it for an hour, which didn't help. And I went to a pharmacy and got some sort of medicine. I don't even know what. I don't know if it was medicine or time, but eventually it went away. I still have no idea what caused it at all. I'm just glad that it's gone now and I don't look like some lip job gone wrong. So back to exploring after this strange setback. Let's go. Morning, guys. I have come back to Mazu Temple. there was a ton going on. There was firecrackers, there was a party. It was awesome, but I really wanted to come back when there were not so many people. So I'm back now at 7 in the morning, and yeah, there's pretty much nobody here. I asked my Taiwanese friend what was going on here at the temple, and he said that not only were they praying to the goddess Mazu, making offerings, but also actually the gods are thought to be friends with each other, so they were bringing another god from another temple to visit Mazu because they think that all the gods are friends and that they should be able to visit their friends. So it was basically like a social call of the gods, which I thought that was just so cool, and I didn't know that that was something that was done. The goddess Mazu that this temple is dedicated to is a sea goddess. There's actually been some instances with the sea or people going out at high tide, or even a bus running off a cliff into the sea, and the people's lives have miraculously been saved all in this area, and that is all attributed to the goddess Mazu. Another interesting fact is that if you know about white dolphins, they are the rarest species of dolphins, I believe. There are only about 100 left in the world, but they are often seen on the coastline around this area, and it is believed also that it's because they are friends of the goddess Mazu and they are coming to visit her. Places like this I love because you get such a sense of the beauty of the culture and the religion and the history all at once. Now I am headed to the other main temple of Lukang. There's kind of two temples, the Lukang temple and the Mazu temple, and they're both on opposite sides of town. And then in between there's probably 100 very small temples, but those are the two main ones. Walking around the town in the morning is pretty cool. Everyone is awake. There's all of these bikes and scooters going by. People are setting up their shops. Pretty lively in the morning, definitely more lively at 7 a.m. than it is at 7 at night. It's kind of strange because, as you saw last night, that street where I was walking around is full of people, so much going on. But then by 6 o'clock, it's really died down. Everyone is just closing their shop, and by 8 o'clock at night, it is an absolute ghost town. There's always so many of these, like, little places where you can win toys. I've never seen anybody win anything, but they're actually always really crowded at night. If you walk all the way through the temple to the back, there is this beautiful garden with a waterfall. The fish think that me standing here means they're gonna be fed. Sorry, fish. Well, I have just left my hostel, got my stuff, and if you remember at the beginning of this video how I told you that historically Lukang was the second biggest city in Taiwan, now I am headed to what used to be in history the #1 biggest city, a place called Tainan, and I will see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye! Hi! He's so cute! Oh my gosh!